for my people in America, Google or write this name down because y'all don't know this name. And I'm going to just, me being an advocate for my brothers and sisters in Biafra, let me just put this out here because y'all need to know about this freedom fighter, this leader. He's amongst one of the greats. He's like Thomas Sankara. He's like Amilcar Cabral. I mean, he's like don't let me leave out Patrice Lumumba, the most important leader of Africa. This is one of the new generation leaders, man, that took up this struggle of all those great African leaders we praise here in America, that we look back on Africa and we honor as freedom fighters. Write down his name, Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdikanu. Nnamdi Kanu. Because too many people, I know we got our own struggles going on here in North America that we might not have time to, really pay attention to what's going on internationally with the struggles that's going on internationally across the globe. But this is the importance of political education, that I'm always stressing political education. Because the simple fact, if you don't know what's going on in Africa, then you damn sure don't know what's going on in America. Because everything predicated with the oppression that's going on in Africa is going on to us here in America, and is a reflection of what's going on in Africa, because our struggle and our oppression, our enslavement began in Africa, and it continues in Africa. You see what I'm saying? Whatever goes on there affects us here. So you need to start paying attention to what's going on over there. You see what I'm saying? Because over here is nothing but a manifestation of the evils that's going on over there. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us are Pan-Africans. So a lot of the Pan-African movements need to start getting involved with what's going on over there. Because right now, and I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to state this right now. The Biafran struggle, this is the most important struggle that's going on in Africa right now, and y'all need to pay attention to that. Right now. This is the biggest struggle for independence and freedom that's going on in Africa right now. They are in the forefront of trying to free their nation and trying to free Africa. Right now, Biafra, inside of Nigeria, Igbo people. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention to this struggle. It's a genocide that's going on over there. These brothers and sisters are still being murdered. And it's a shame that none of this is international news. I mean, it's international news far as like African websites and far as Biafran websites. They're putting the information out there. They're putting the struggle out there. I'm doing my part here in Virginia. But y'all need to, if you're a Pan-African and you're a person that believes in nationhood, you believe in true freedom, you believe in independence, you need to pay attention to the struggle of the Republic of Biafra. They are leading the way in this era. You know what I'm saying? We always going back to the past and, studying like we should do, studying and uplifting and commemorating the freedom fighting struggles of back then. But we have one that's going on right now. And also there's another struggle that's going on in Cameroon, which is the struggle for Zambia. That's another struggle that's going on in Africa. There's several nations that are trying to get free in Africa that's not recognized as a nation state, basically. You see what I'm saying? But this struggle I want y'all to pay attention to, because the majority of Africans in America, you have an ancestor in your lineage that would tie back to Igbo land, Biafra land. Over 70% of our people in America have Igbo ancestry. You see what I'm saying? Not to knock the Yoruba people. We know we have Yoruba ancestry too. We have Akan ancestry. We have Ashanti ancestry. We have Fawn, Iwe, Wolof. I mean, the list goes on. We have a whole lot of ancestry. But this region that I'm in, as far as Virginia in the United States, southeastern part of the United States of America, the greatest percentage of your ancestry is Igbo. So you really need to pay attention to this struggle. You see what I'm saying? So the reason why this is important and why the struggle for Black Americans to recognize Biafra and to help Biafra obtain their independence is this. We all Pan-Africans. We know our number one goal is to get free and to free Africa and to free an independent state and to set up an independent state nation in Africa that's going to, how can I put it? I don't want to say perfect. I don't want to say perfect nation because we all know no nation will ever be perfect. But the struggle is to free African countries in Africa that can ultimately, how can I put it, can ultimately be those nations to obtain the true goals of freedom and to live and govern under a civilized society.